Hello folks, welcome back to Eerie Storytime. Today we venture into the shadows of the Christmas holiday. Dressed in furs and armed with gifts or a switch, the Belsnickel is the darker, mischievous counterpart to Santa Claus in German folklore. Will he reward your good deeds or punish your bad behavior? Let's dive into the legend of the Belsnickel and uncover this unique holiday tradition. The Christmas season is often associated with joy, generosity, and the anticipation of gifts. However, nestled within the festive cheer lies a darker, more enigmatic figure from German folklore, Belsnickel. A being of dual nature, Belsnickel embodies both the rewarding spirit of the holidays and the stern consequences of misbehavior. He serves as a reminder that alongside the joy of the season comes a responsibility for reflection and accountability. Belsnickel's presence, unlike the benevolent Saint Nicholas, is not one that inspires immediate comfort. He serves as a stark reminder that good behavior is not merely expected, but also rewarded, while naughtiness will be met with appropriate consequences. This duality, this embodiment of both light and shadow, is central to understanding the complex role Belsnickel plays in German folklore. While he may seem at odds with the merriment traditionally associated with Christmas, Belsnickel ultimately reinforces the values of the season. He encourages introspection and emphasizes the importance of good deeds and thoughtful behavior, reminding us that true holiday spirit comes from within. Belsnickel cuts a striking figure, his appearance as far removed from the jolly red-suited Santa Claus as one can imagine. He is often depicted as wild-haired and bearded, his face weathered and gruff. His clothing speaks of practicality and the harshness of winter, typically consisting of tattered furs and worn leather. Instead of a sack overflowing with beautifully wrapped gifts, Belsnickel carries a bundle of switches meant for the poorly behaved. This serves as a potent symbol of the punishment that awaits those who have not earned the generosity of the season. However, woven into his disheveled appearance is a glimmer of hope, for he also carries a sack, albeit a simpler one, filled with treats for deserving children. This duality, the juxtaposition of punishment and reward, is central to Belsnickel's character. He embodies the understanding that good behavior should be acknowledged and celebrated, while misbehavior requires correction and guidance. His appearance, though fearsome, serves as a visual reminder of the consequences of one's actions. The contrast between Belsnickel and Santa Claus, or Saint Nicholas, is stark and intentional. While Saint Nicholas, plump and rosy-cheeked, arrives bearing gifts for all, Belsnickel's generosity is conditional. He represents a more traditional, perhaps even a more primal understanding of justice and reward. Saint Nicholas embodies the boundless love and forgiveness often associated with the Christmas spirit. He arrives on a specific day, his arrival a cause for celebration, his presence a source of joy. Belsnickel, however, exists in the murky period leading up to Christmas, a shadowy figure emerging from the winter darkness. This difference highlights the nuances within the holiday season itself. While Christmas Day is a time for rejoicing and the exchange of gifts, the weeks leading up to it serve as a period of reflection. Belsnickel embodies this period of introspection, urging individuals to examine their actions and strive for good behavior. While the exact origins of Belsnickel remain shrouded in the mists of time, his roots lie deep within the folklore of the Palatinate region of southwestern Germany. Some scholars believe he may have evolved from pre-Christian traditions, representing a nature spirit associated with the winter solstice. Early reports of Belsnickel date back to the 17th century, often describing him as a solitary figure who wandered from village to village in the days leading up to Christmas. These accounts portray him as a fearsome disciplinarian, who would visit homes and assess the behavior of the children within. One particularly vivid account from the early 18th century describes Belsnickel arriving at a farmhouse with a loud roar, his switch held high. The children, terrified, would recite poems or sing songs, hoping to appease him and earn a treat from his sack. This image of Belsnickel, demanding accountability and rewarding effort, has persisted through the centuries. Belsnickel made his way to America with German immigrants, particularly those who settled in Pennsylvania in the 18th and 19th centuries. The tradition took root in Pennsylvania Dutch communities, where it continues to thrive to this day. Within these communities, Belsnickel often serves as a bridge between generations, a tangible link to the customs and beliefs of their ancestors. Grandparents and parents pass down the stories of Belsnickel, ensuring that the tradition remains alive and relevant. While the tradition has evolved over time, the core elements remain: the anticipation of Belsnickel's arrival, the nervous excitement of the children, and the relief of receiving a treat instead of a swat from his switch. Belsnickel, in this sense, serves not only as a figure of folklore but also as a vehicle for cultural preservation and familial bonding. And that is the tale of Belsnickel from German Christmas folklore. What are your thoughts? Thank you for joining me on this glimpse into the shadows of Christmas. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.